it! This intro's old! We're in the reboot category now. Let's give a revamp! Every Friday's a Character Friday.
Well, I never. A reboot. So what's this reboot got for us? Skiff. I think I know Skiff. The one that a boat that goes on the rails and it's moved by the wind.
For over 20 years, the Thomas Wooden Railway has continued to put smiles on glass.
You know, there's something I really have to admit.
What?
There's an actual good reason as to why I want my new PC in my bedroom.
Go on.
So it doesn't get fucked up like the other one.
So you want it in your bedroom so it won't. So it
doesn't suffer the fate as the other PC.
Hey, you know what? You have a good point there.
Hey guys, Ian Pagan here, and I just want you to remember that every Friday is a Character Friday.
Wow.
It's good to be back, even if this is only for a 5-week reboot of the original series. But let's get this.
Wahoo! Ruben!
Started off properly.
Oh, no,
Hey guys!
I have a cousin called
Oh. Oh, we lost. Think so.
about that.
Yes,
Yes.
Guys, what?
Kai. Oh, it's pronounced Kayaki. I thought it was just Okay, now I know how it's pronounced because I didn't know if it was pronounced keiki or kayak.
Welcome back to
Okay, we got
another
the two
Character
Snoopy
Friday. Yes, you heard me right. Character Friday. It's that time again. Today we're going to be taking a look at Skiff the Railboat. Debuted in the newly released 2015 movie Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure, Skiff is based off an Eastport pram.
Hey, the Snoopy!
with additional railway wheels, which allows him the additional bonus of sailing on tracks, colored in a white painted hull with some brown stained woodwork. Eventually, though, his woodwork does evolve to a painted blue with the additional red wheels, and his sail is white with yellow stripes. A piece of trivia that you may not know is that according to the online wiki, Skiff was inspired by a railway in Wales that actually has a rail-driven boat called the Spooner's Boat. In fact, you should totally check out this boat in real-life action.
And he's got Monster Energy cap. Ken Block? Ah. The Neverlands.
It's quite astonishing.
Wow.
I'll put a link in the description below to a
Turkey. Yeah.
Just quit.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I see Duolingo and I don't know who that is, and Poe. Teletubbies HQ.
YouTube video. Anyway, Skiff is a fun-loving and very positive little guy and has a wonderful outlook despite his circumstance. Owned by Sailor John, a grouchy and not a very nice guy, Skiff was
in 1 month
around
tomorrow.
And shouted at. Yet his desire to look for an exciting new often bossed around.
Kind of. Hornby? Wait, it does look like Hornby.
And shouted at. Yet his desire to look for an exciting new adventure most of the time overshadowed his at times gullibleness. Presently, you can find Skiff giving
There are 5. So there are now going to be 5 toy spirits with different unique themes and different unique jump scares. Butterfly. Oh, look at those butterflies. Well, you see, and it started off with a little toy Thomas owned by a certain little dragon-like turtle wearing a bib. He was caught. Some sergeant had lit him on fire. It's from Bowser Jr.'s Go to Military in part 2. And then some other toys got burnt up. A Stephanie toy, an Edward toy, a James toy, and now a Percy toy. That makes 5 spirits.
Tours around the Arlesboro Harbor. One of the cool things about Skiff is that his sail can be lowered and raised, and his body can completely rotate, which makes him all the more fun to play with. And according to the online wiki, Skiff is actually only the 4th wooden railway model that can rotate all the way around, besides Alfred, Oliver, and the breakdown train. All in all, Skiff is an interesting new character to the Thomas and Friends franchise. I'd say he has hit it off pretty well as far as making a big debut appearance. Hopefully his character will continue to develop and not phase out like many other new characters we see nowadays. Thanks for tuning in to another Character Friday. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and I also hope you have a blessed upcoming 2016. And remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
Oh, is he gonna float? Oh, I guess he's just too far away. Well. Yeah. I don't know.
Today, we're reviewing some of these
Mm-hmm.
Man, if I saw you see what she's I would film. Nah. Oh, there's Brayden. Nah. Oh, cool, look at that. Nah. Nah. Oh, there's Brayden. Nah. Oh, cool, look at that. Nah. Oh, here we go.
Wow. Wait, are we gonna rank? What would I wasn't there, but what would your rank be?
You mind if I confirm something?
Now, I don't know if it should go for. I don't know if it should go for B, C, or. I don't know if it should go for B, C, or D because how we know and witnessed the death of Ruben, but we saw Snoopy and some other good stuff happened. Oh. Okay.
For over 20 years, the Thomas Wooden Railway has continued to other.
Hey everybody,
It's time for Ryan.
Back here again. Just want to remind you all that every Friday is a Character Friday. Jay Lovie is back in business, baby.
Hey everyone.
Rainbow. What's up?
Welcome back to another Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look at Hey everyone. Welcome back to another Character Friday.
Portuguese sausage with Portuguese sausage seasoning.
Baby.
Hey everyone, welcome back to.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh yes,
another Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new
I also
named
Ryan's
Ryan. Based
voice,
on the Great
so
Northern
it's
Railway
more accurate to the show's
you will
voice.
notice that this fella is a little bit similar to the style of Thomas himself.
Great Northern
Purple,
Railway,
blue,
I believe
though.
that stands for.
With white and gold lining. He has the number 101.
Okay, let's. Okay.
On his bunker in gold and GNR painted on his tanks. Seen in the
Weird.
Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasures Thomas special, not much is known about Ryan except for that storyline, but he will be appearing in the upcoming 20th season of the television series. A nice and thoughtful engine like Ryan is inclined to help others out, even if they're in a pickle, even to the point of making himself panic a little bit. Full of humor and fun to joke around with, make it easy to be his friend. Brought to assist on Thomas's branch line, while Thomas was working on the Harwick branch line, Ryan has proved to be of help, except for his minor accident of setting fire to, dynamite? But hey, it happens to the best of us, right? Relinquishing his honor, Ryan does help stop the pirate ship in the Legend of the Lost Treasure, which has fully redeemed him in my eyes. If you are a newbie collector and absolutely love the new Sodor movie, then I would definitely recommend Ryan would be the perfect character to add to your collection. Fairly easy and inexpensive to get, he would really be topped off with a pirate ship and skiff. Presently, Ryan is said to be spending his days running the new branch line with Daisy as his sidekick passenger engine. A piece of trivia that you may not know is that according to the Wikia, Ryan passenger engine.
Whoa, it's a Yeti. Minecraft Steve. Oh dear.
A piece of trivia that you may not know is that according to the Wikia, Ryan was actually portrayed completely differently than what he was intended to be. Supposedly, he was originally scripted to be the opposite of his friendly self, but rather slightly haughty and overconfident. Oddly enough, it is said that some of his merchandise description was never changed to meet the final portrayal of him. Comment down below and let me know if you found this to be true and accurate. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like it, and please subscribe for more J. Luger. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like it.
Bad man. Oh. Oh.
And please subscribe for more J. Louvier content. Thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
That's a big tree. Yeah, I know it's still November. Gosh, I've never seen a tree that big before. Tidal wave. Goes for an S. I believe so. We've got
over 20 years.
There's quite a lot of Jack in the Pack members.
Others.
Keep it coming, keep more, just a little more. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Hey, what? Read this, please. Why? Just read it. Again. Hello everyone, William Polkowski here. Just like to let you know that every Friday.
Oh my! Oh no!
Is a character Friday.
Hey everyone!
Wow!
Welcome back to yet another Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look at Oliver the Excavator. Not to be confused with the original Green Oliver, this guy is pure machine and
Yokai Watch! Oh, I was a fan of Yokai. I was a fan of Yokai Watch. Wait. Is Frostbear like part of your this lore? What the right next to you? I never had a Frostbear. I don't have a Frostbear plush either.
part of the pack. A wise excavator that is used for digging and for demolition. Oliver comes in quite handy with his useful bucket. Not only is he a well-mannered excavator, but he is genuinely kind
Whoa.
and looks out for others in the pack. Although he is built for power and has the ability to handle bigger jobs than most, he shows respect for the younger and smaller members of the pack, which makes him a
Whoa, Dino Trucks.
top-notch addition to Soda.
Never heard of Dino
Painted
Trucks
in an
my
orange
life.
and green livery,
Until
it
now.
is interesting to note that his TV series design has him in a brownish color with
on top
faint
of
green.
R2-D2.
So why the TWR ended up with bright orange has me wondering if they were trying to put more appeal into his color in return for sales. He also has the number 14.
Oh man, I got pink Willy Yoshi.
Painted
You know, a pink Yoshi was in a cameo in the Mario movie. Wow! Also known as Daniel.
Damn, Daniel!
On his side in red to match his red wheels. One of the
Oh, look, a waft.
things about
I was about to say, look at
this
that
wouldn't-
fountain, but then the gas distracted me. Jibanyan! And looks like
is that Oliver can do a 360-degree turn and you can move
no.
Waluigi #1.
his articulating arms up
I
and
see Wario.
down 60-degree turn and
Wait,
you can move
is Wario there? Oh, I thought I saw Wario, but that's a cat.
his articulating arms
I'm not a fan of Sailor Moon. Fog.
up and down, which definitely adds to playtime. As a side note to his appearance, the rim above his face is supposed to give him the
Pop.
look of a hat brim, which
Yo. Wow.
which I found very interesting. Oliver has been
Oh
seen
my
multiple
God.
times in a variety of different shows, seen in season 6 of the television series, and also seen in The Great
I don't
Discovery
know.
and Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. Supposedly, he is also seen in the 9th season of the television show, only in a music video, which I've not seen. So leave me a comment below if you have, or better yet, send me a link if you find it.
Backwards.
A piece of trivia
Brain
that you may
floss.
not know is that technically Oliver has caterpillars on his
Zombies.
wheels, so why they weren't included on the wooden railway model beats me. I would have loved to have seen them added. It would have been a throwback to the early TWR or Terrence the Tractor models. Introduced to us wooden railway fans recently in 2015 in the Oliver and Oliver 2-pack. This character set is pretty easy to get your hands on and maybe a treasure to young Sodor Imagineers. If you like this video, please subscribe. Let's see if we can hit 200 likes. Thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
It's me, White Fang, and remember, every... why does this keep happening?
Oh God, what?
As I was
Oh,
saying,
yeah.
remember, every Friday... Every Friday is a character
Oh, dear.
Friday. Remember that.
Oh, I'm sorry. The end. Not to be confused. There's many characters with the same name, like Bert. What else? I don't know. I think so too. Mess of A.
Scabies a 1.
Philip. Number 68.
Friday. And stay tuned for Thomas the Wind Railway Engine and Friends.
La Pop.
Hello, and welcome back to another Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look at Philip. Now, this character is probably one of the few characters that have little known information as of now. A diesel boxcar that is full of energy and always ready to help. Philip is yellow and green with a black roof and matching black wheels. He also has the number 68 on his sides with a headlight attached to his front roof. Now, based on the Pennsylvania's Railroad Diesel Electric Class A6 boxcar switcher, Philip can be seen
look at that pig.
In season 19 of the television show. In the episodes, The Little Engine Who Raced Ahead and Philip to the Rescue. You can check out these episodes right now on YouTube, so go check them out. Now, my first impressions of Philip is that his voice is a bit slightly piercing and irritating to my ears. Although his eagerness to help is very evident, it often comes out as slightly overwhelming in an irritating sense, but it
and there's and of course Inside Out 2. Oh yes. Wow.
It could just be his voice and
okay. Dinosaur.
that
Well, I want to. Is there? Can you show me a link to it so I can watch it later? Oh, you didn't. Oh, okay. So I guess. Oh, right. I thought
that is just my personal opinion. Right. In regards to Philip's character now, I think it's ironic. He is on the smaller side.
Is that a bounty hunter? I don't.
it kind of makes you think of a young, overly eager little kid. It seems to be what his relationship is to the other engines. They watch out for him because he's slightly naive and is learning the ropes, but at times his childlike manner can bother some of the engines when it isn't an appropriate time for his actions. Funny how he's number 68 when he acts more like a 6-year-old. One thing that I did see someone mention online is that the storyline for Philip is nice just for the fact that they introduced him early on in the story and did not wait until halfway through. This is definitely refreshing, I must agree. Another thing that I do like about Philip's storyline is the simple fact that he's a friendly diesel, and not only does he not fit into the usual personality of a diesel, but his storyline portrays the lesson that being small doesn't necessarily mean you can be brave as well. Overall, I gotta say I'm very impressed with Philip's introduction here. I sure hope they continue to mold this character
Danger, danger, danger.
Within the Thomas franchise, as even though he might be a bit irritating to me at times, he definitely has some potential. Thanks for watching. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe, and hey, it's free. And as always, don't forget that every Friday's a Character Friday.
Steam Train!
I'll tell you that every Friday's a Character Friday.
It said there was a big engine.
Hey, where does this truck come from?
What is this?
That's my train. You're on YouTube.
How am I supposed to rob this? It's tiny. Get your hands up, everybody. I can't tell if they got their hands up.
Oh, this
bandit
is
got
trying
your hands
to steal
up if they
Philip.
go inside the little train.
Not on their
I'm just gonna
watch.
take it with me and no problem. Enjoy. His name's Philip.
I don't know. I should go for an S or an A. Taylor John.
That every Friday, and I mean every Friday, is a Character Friday. So, am I getting paid for this?
Mateys, welcome back to another Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new character that debuted in the Thomas special Legend of the Lost Treasure. An obsessed treasure seeker, this pirate at one point owned Skiff, a mischievous looking fella with a purple jacket and a white sailor's cap with a treasure box full of jewels and pearls are pretty much all you're going to be getting out of buying this character. Unfortunately, if you were expecting what you saw in the Soda movie itself, you may not get what you bargained for. First of all, Sailor John's jacket in the movie is more of a blue, and to be honest, his face looks about 20 years older in the movie. But that's just my personal opinion here. Let me know what you think. Due to his greed, he converted Skiff to a rail and sea vehicle, which allowed him the unending limit to find his treasure. Previously part of the Navy until he was eventually kicked out, Sailor John soon came to the island of Sodor to quench his thirst for treasure. This character is extremely smart, selfish, and a schemer.
Yeah, but again, you don't remember that I'm here, people.
A piece of trivia that you may not know is that Sailor John is the first human villain to be in the Thomas series, of course, if you're not counting P.T. Boomer in the Thomas and the Magic Railroad, which I don't. I guess Sailor John's portrayal in the book version of Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure has him calling himself Pirate John versus the movie version, which never is referring to him at all by that name. If you're
Lucas.
going to be interested in purchasing him, you will only be able to pick him up in the Pirate Cove Discovery set, which will cost you around a whopping one
Mystery machine. Yeah.
$150 US. Wow, cha-ching. Yeah, he's a pretty penny. So you may want to weigh how much you really need him. Thanks for watching, and remember
Master
that
Chief.
Every Friday's a Character Friday.
Don't feed the Wookiee. All right. Sailor John goes for A. Yeah. Small.
Hello guys, it's Andy Litical again, or by my YouTube channel name, Lowcraft, and I'm just here to say that every Friday is
Rex,
a Character
and now
Friday.
he's got Bert.
Come on, Thomas, we gotta catch up to Hangry. Hangry, wait up! We're gonna be in a popular YouTube channel.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Character Friday! This is episode 146, and today we have none other than the engine himself, Bert. Now, you may be thinking about Bert and Harry, but this guy is nothing like those crazy twins. A more quieter type of an engine. Bert is blue with red and yellow lining. He also has nameplates on both of his sides, as well as the words Arlesdale inscribed on his tender. Accustomed to usually minding his own business, Bert always gets the job done, and as long as he's being treated with respect, he doesn't really seem to mob done. And as long as he's being treated with
Squidward's house, who lives in a monument under the sea, Dean Bert. Oh. Oh, really?
Having sick wheelie. Oh shit, I hope I don't get Let's take another look at that in our replay. There he is, and he slams into that wall. Look at all those G-forces breaking his head and bones and spewing blood and guts everywhere. Oh man, it's awesome. Hey, Squidward's house, guess what? You're the winner! Whoa, what, really? Ha, no, not really. I was just checking to see if you were still alive.
respect, he doesn't really seem to mind about doing what has to be done. He just isn't a complainer, which is definitely a characteristic I can appreciate about him. Based off the Ravenglass and Eskdale Railways River Urt, Bert is probably most known due to his television special debut in the Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure, because most younger Thomas enthusiasts may not remember him from the actual Railway book series. However, Bert was originally first seen in a Railway series book entitled Small Railway Engines, and he had a cameo in Oliver the Western Engine, Duke the Lost Engine, Jock the New Engine, and Wilbert the Forest Engine. Speculations is that he will also be seen in the 20th season of the Thomas and Friends TV series. A piece of trivia that you may not know is that Bert has black wheels in the Railway book series, while in the television series he has supposedly blue wheels. Something that you may also find interesting is that Bert has the same whistle sound supposedly as Mighty Mac, but in a slightly different pitch. Now, I'm not entirely sure about that, but I'd love to get some confirmation if any of you can let me know. If you're interested in learning more about the history of
Well, I mean, Rebecca also has Bert's whistle. They both.
Bert, I would totally recommend reading some of the original Railway series books, if you can get your hands on them. Bert looks to be another great addition to the Thomas and Friends franchise, and I definitely hope they continue to explore his character in the future. Thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's a character
Fun fact,
Friday.
you can't. Oh yeah, fun fact. Just because that's the Arsdale Get Engine Bert over there doesn't mean he's called Steam Bert. It's just Bert. You can tell which one's Bert because Bert is the Arsdale engine, but and there's another Bert called Bert.
Iron Bert.
Diesel.
Yeah, Iron Bert.
Yeah, Iron Bert.
I think we get it. Where is Rex and Mike? Okay, so I guess Bert gets an A. Frida. The Great Race characters.
We're the characters from Air Needs a World, and I would say that every Friday is Character Friday.
What's with that voice? Oh my gosh, there's a monkey.
Remember, every Friday is Character Friday.
Oh, the deep voice and chipmunk voice.
Character Friday. Yes, Jay Louvier is back. This is episode 147 of the series. Today we're going to be taking a look at
what?
Frida, a cool, strong-looking German engine. Frida
Gordon, that's a Gordon
female
on the
empowered
shirt.
engine, and trying to prove that girls
No, I said they said that's
Frida
Gordon on the shirt.
Frida,
Gordon. 28 Gordon.
To prove that
Okay. Wow.
that girls are just as strong as boys, Frida can first be seen in the Great Railway Show. Modeled after the DB Class 10 built by Krupp in 1957, she has a smooth blue body
I don't know. Enough. Whoa!
With yellow lining and bright red wheels. Her attached cab is also blue lined with yellow with the numbers 409 painted in red. You can also find the German flag on the sides of her tender and towards the front sides of her body. I must admit this gal is pretty good to look at. Her smooth shapes alludes to the fact that she's probably pretty fast like Spencer. Unless you're Thomas, then you may mistake her for Gordon like in The Great Railway Show. Being brought to Sodor accidentally, Frida makes good on her detour and enters into the ultimate race of boys versus girls, chugging alongside the likes of Henry and Hiro. Check out the movie The Great Race to
I remember
see
looking
if
at.
she
Oh
wins.
yeah, I remember some
trivia about
boats.
Frida
I think
is that Frida's prototype actually included coal in her tender, which you will not see in the final released product. If you do happen to catch a glimpse of Frida in The Great Race, make sure you pay attention to the German flags on her tender and body. The red and black lines are actually in reverse order of what the German flag is supposed to be. Luckily, it was fixed when she was made into her wooden form. Thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
Hi guys, this is Thomas from FCProductions, and I'm here to tell you that every Friday is a Character Friday.
What does this get? Oh, this crazy robot arm. Did you just drop some cards? 3DS? Oh.
These only lasted for a character.
Let you know that every Friday is a
Wow.
Friday.
Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another Character Friday. Today we're going to be showcasing none other than Dustin himself, a burgundy-colored self-propelled steam snowplow that was originally released in the Sodor Story collection sets. This guy is pretty spiffy looking. Available in the Dustin Comes First book pack, the Dustin Comes in First train set, and as well as the Dustin and the Sodor Steam pack, this character will cost a pretty penny to get your hands on.
What is
and
that?
At the moment, these sets are slightly harder to find since they have been discontinued. One of the fun things about Dustin is that he was the first character to be featured in two Sodor Story collection books. Dustin Comes in First and the sequel, Dustin and the Sodor Storm Team. I remember well when all those special collection sets came out, and the excitement and nostalgia was so exciting and through the roof. The detail put into Dustin's two sets and also the other story sets in this collection were well worth the excitement for me, but I can't say the same about the price. As far as personality goes, Dustin definitely fits into the Sodor family pretty well. He is slow moving, but kind of strong. No matter the weather, Dustin is always determined to be really helpful and useful engine, which is why we love him. Oh, and let's not forget the snowplow actually spins while it moves on the tracks. So cool. Some other cool design features is that Dustin's while it moves on the tracks.
Oh my gosh, did you just see that? It's Springtrap!
So cool. Some other...
He came back just to appear as a cameo. Oh, Yes. Yeah. He always comes back. Yes. Oh. Oh my god.
Other cool design features is that Dustin is based on the Oregon short line number 762.
Oh.
Alongside his body, you will find the numbers 1869 and the initials JWE on his side. Also on his tender, you will see the name printed in bold white.
It is
now, a cool
John
piece of
Cena!
history that you may not know is that JWE stands for J.W.
Wow.
Elliott, a Toronto dentist who originated the concept of a snowplow in 1869. You guessed it. Didn't know that. Thanks, Wikia. I feel smarter already. As always, thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
Gosh, what do you do?
And I really like to tell you all that every Friday's a Character Friday.
Wow.
Alright. Back in business. Is that right, dude? Yeah.
An A? Or an S? Or an S? Oh. Okay. Now we've got Ashima.
For over 20
Oh.
years, the
Oh, I thought it was pronounced Ashima. Yeah, I really haven't. I haven't watched the Great Race, so.
Hey
Ashima.
everyone! Welcome back to another
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Or a Mario video.
Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look at a very colorful engine that was first seen and only seen in the Great Race. Ashima, a magenta-colored engine, was first introduced in 2016, where she captured our hearts when she competed in a shunting challenge, also changing the mind of skeptical Thomas and becoming a good and true
Love it,
friend.
Yeti.
Ashima is worthy of taking a second glance. One thing I would like to point out is that, in my opinion, our wooden railway version of her does not do justice to her beautifully detailed TV version. Although she does have a bit of a henna-like printing and textures on her sides, I would have loved if they would have mimicked the designs around her face and front like in the show. I know that would have been hard to do due to the limited frontal space around her face, but what in the show. I know that would have been hard to do due to the limited frontal space around her face, but one can only wish, right?
That's big. Luigi's Mansion?
Based on a Nilgiri Mountain Railway X-Class, she is colored beautifully with white and dark blue lining accents. A piece of trivia that you may not know is that
you know, I wish I didn't play it, but I saw it. But yeah, I wish I did.
This little tidbit was funny, but supposedly, according to the Wikia, in the movie Blue.
Yeah.
Mountain Mystery, there are some Cuban dock workers that were remade to be Ashima's crew. Kind of funny, but also a little bit intriguing. I may need to rewatch Blue Mountain Mystery in slow motion on that section. Comment down below if you watch it before I do. I need to know if this is true. So back to Ashima. She, alongside many of those who have accidentally gotten lost or forgotten on the island of Sodor,
yeah,
indeed ends up fitting in. Overcoming doubtful engines and befriending most around her, Ashima's story stays true to the tale of most that visit this delightful island. Though her storyline is pretty small, she may be worthy of being purchased for the very fact that she will bring an overall diverse look to your collection.
That's not a good sign for everyone. Hold up, Freddie, Bonnie, and Balloon Boy, and who is that? Is that Springtrap? Springtrap again. Springtrap again. Yeah. Wow.
Take a chance on her. She stands out in looks among the crowd, and hopefully she will pop up again in another story to add to her worth. Thanks for watching. And remember that every Friday is a Character Friday. A Character Friday.
What? Oh. Well, how did she get in the box? Oh, there's Peppa Pig. 64? Ooh. Oh.
Hey guys, this is Coco415 here telling you that every Friday is a Character Friday.
If you
We saw a lot of Nintendo content as well as Nintendo 64 mentioned. Yeah. The big, he's one of them, one of the engines from America, who's a big bully.
Hey everyone, this is Yo11, and I just wanted to tell you that every Friday is a Character Friday.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look at another engine from the 2016 release of The Great Race. Just like Ashima, our character from last week, Vinny also accidentally landed on the island of Sodor. Unlike our previous character, Vinny can be seen as a pain, or would I even go as far as saying a bully? Of course, any story on Sodor would be pretty boring without some villain-like character, but Vinny is more of a pain, kind of like Spencer rather than a full-out villain such as Diesel 10. Originally from North America, Vinny is actually based on the Canadian National Railway U4A6400. Supposedly, according to the Wikia, this type of engine played a big role in passenger service, including transporting George VI and Queen Elizabeth around in Canada in 1939. So I'm not sure how he becomes American,
I don't know.
I guess that's another tale for another time. Back to Vinny. He is painted in a dark blue and gray with some red and yellow trim. You can also see his name and number imprinted on his sides.
Delicious.
One big difference you may notice about the wooden railway version of Vinny from his television persona is that there are no handrails covering his face.
Yeah.
Another interesting fact about our wooden railway character is that he is in fact called Racing Vinny on his box, but does not actually race in the Great Race. Rather, he competes for the strongest engine. Now, this may be a little controversial topic. If you indeed read the Golden Book version of the Great Race, it will tell you otherwise. So, I guess you get to pick which storyline you like better. Thanks for watching. And remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
It's a Character Friday.
If you
Well, wonderful time at don't know if that was Disney World.
No worries.
Hugo.
Hey everybody,
he's a very good
this is
character.
Thomas's #1 here, and I would just like to remind you all that every Friday is a Character Friday.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look at Hugo, a German propeller-driven rail car. Painted silver with multiple blue tones and his name Hugo printed on his side. What some may not know is that Hugo's driver, Franz, may have possibly been named after the designer that contributed to Hugo's name, Franz Kruttenberg.
Yes,
Another piece of trivia that you may not know is that Hugo's wheels originally were supposed to be black.
I have one with my name on it. It's my luck. It's my lucky one.
Notice that in the 20th season of the television show, Hugo actually had 4 wheels, which on the contrary was slightly different than his 8-wheeled wooden railway version. A kind of gentle character, Hugo was misunderstood in the beginning by many of the other engines. Surprised by his fast speed, others thought he was trying to take their place rather than just being plain old useful. Originally, when the Hugo Railway was built in 1929, this speedster set multiple speed records, including running at the top speed of 143 miles per hour. Unfortunately, the moving propeller, which attributes to his really coolness factor, actually contributed to why this engine was never in regular service. This also attributes to the reason why he doesn't haul rolling stock.
Whoa.
But you wouldn't be able to tell that by the wooden railway versions, who indeed give him magnets anyway.
Fallout.
Thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
Freddy Fazbear plushie. Angle. Is that Foxy over there? Or is that not Foxy on the left, on the right, on the top right corner? Yeah, I can see his ear. Think so. We finally have we have Frederick Ferguson Phasmammal. I got rid of my bootlegs for charity. I plan to get the licensed versions. Oh, Yokai Watch again. Cool. Give him an S. Give him an S for it.
For over 20 years, the Thomas Wooden Railway has continued to put smiles on millions of children throughout the world. Over the last couple of decades, hundreds of Thomas's friends and rolling stock have been released. Many of these only lasted for a short while, and others have survived the test of time since day one. Join me every Friday as we spotlight one character a week. This is Character Friday.
Every Friday is a... Okay, I bought it. What the heck is this? Oh, hello my Railway Series counterpart. I forgot it was your turn today. Okay... Hey guys, it's Railway Series Thomas here, and I'm here to inform you that every Friday is a Character Friday. Got you. Looks like my job here is done.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look at another lady who is new to the island of Sodor. Gina is a cute green engine with a black boiler and shiny red wheels. Nameplates accompany her sides. Based on a Ferrovi Nord Milano 200-04 OT, which was built by a Belgian locomotive builder.
Starbucks
7
again.
engines were actually built by this particular gentleman and were in use dating back to 1888. Though Gina is a female engine, she can handle shunting like the big boys, and that is one reason that makes her so amazing. One of the things that I'm hoping for is that we'll be able to see a little more of Gina in the coming years. So far, her most notable appearance has been in the Great Race in 2016, but she can also be seen in Meet the Contenders Gina of Italy and Great Race Friends Near and Far, Gina the Smart Steam Engine. Now, I have to make a disclaimer here that I have not seen either of those episodes, but according to the Wikia, they do exist. So comment down below and let me know your thoughts on those videos. A little piece of trivia that you may not know is that supposedly Gina's whistle is 1/2 step higher in pitch than Renee's. Now, I can say that I'm pretty good at hearing pitch, but, well, not that good. But give it a listen if you dare. Also, if you're a fan of the die-cast line, Gina is one nameplate short than the movie and Wooden Railway version, so check that out as well.
Oh, yes. Cars free.
For those of you wanting to pick her
up,
you have to pay a pretty penny to get your hands on her because she's only available for purchase with the race day relay set, which will be reviewed by yours truly soon. So keep an eye peeled for that. As always, it's been fun. So thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
Hey guys, it's Benjamin here, and I just wanted I just wanted to let you know that every Friday is a Character Friday.
Hi, Jason. And
Caitlin.
This is Bad Dog Prime trying to remind.
Every Friday is a Character Friday. No, it really is.
Wow. I think she goes an A. Oh yes, some terrible the terrible remodels that nobody doesn't like. Yeah. Is he Chinese? Is he Chinese? He looks like a Chinese.
Million.
Hi, we're the TWO.
Yeah, there's still a
We just wanted
couple
to let you
more.
know that every Friday's a Character Friday!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa!
Hey everyone, welcome back.
Wow.
To yet another Character Friday. Boy, it's been
Yep.
a long time since I said that. In fact, I filmed this very video back in September of 2018, and I'm finally getting around to uploading it. Anywho, today we're going to be taking a quick look at a character by the name of Yong Bao. You might know him from his appearance in the movie The Great Race, where he entered the Great Railway Show and competed in the Best Decorated Engines Parade competition.
Whoa.
A fairly new character to the Thomas storyline, Yong Bao is a Chinese tender
Oh. Oh, look, there's chocolate ice cream.
engine originating from, well, you guessed it, China. Dreaming the big dream of pulling passenger trains, which was very much the opposite of his previous reality. You see, in his homeland, where he was teased by other engines, the sad start off to this story may remind you of a few other engines from Sodor. Yet this kind, gentle engine
I don't think I like it.
fulfill his dream after rescuing another engine and all the passengers on it from falling off a cliff. Yeah, pretty big heroism if you ask me.
Wow.
Based on a Chinese railway RM Class 462 Pacific, Yong Bao was initially painted a beautiful navy blue, but due to him derailing during his rescue mission, which everyone deemed as bravery, he was then repainted in a vibrant red. The depth and details to Yong Bao's design is actually very intriguing to me. His name's meaning, embrace, is also coupled with his chosen color red, which stands for happiness or even good luck in China.
Yoshi. Look at that. No, look there. I saw Yoshi. Whoa.
Chinese culture and symbolism.
Shaggy.
One fun fact feature of Yong
Waving cat.
Bao is that on his cab is written in simplified Chinese characters the spelling of his name. If you can read that, then drop me a comment below. And of course, the fact that he is repainted and has an added design of a tiger as an ode to his backstory and has an added design of a tiger as an ode to his backstory and fascination with tigers are pretty cool as well. As a whole, I'm interested in where this character may lead in the future. Maybe we will even get a chance to see Yong Bao's blue alter ego livery. Who knows? The possibilities are quite endless.
As for his model, I'd say go for the 2019 version, which will be completely painted, as opposed to this, the 2018 version, which,
I agree.
well,
Snoopy!
yeah. Thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
Whoa, he just sped into the restrooms. Hopefully I can finish this on time before I have to go. Actually, just gotta make this quicker. Yeah. I think, yeah, it's China. Welcome to Chinatown.
Why the hell would you sell your bootlegs? They were literally great, you know.
And I'm here to tell you that every Friday is a Character Friday.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 what?
Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look
not
at
another
Merlin.
bad model.
Now, the name Merlin is usually associated to
And
magic due to
model?
the old King
What does that
Arthur
mean?
tales, as we all know. And to follow suit, this fellow believes himself to be magical as well. Merlin, or otherwise known as Merlin the Invisible, believes that by saying these two magical
Aaron, what
words,
does bad
invisibility
model mean?
on, and closing his eyes, he
I
can
said
indeed
bad
make himself
model.
disappear. Living
Bad
by the model
model,
of, you
okay.
can do anything that you
How's
put your
a
mind
bad
to,
model?
Merlin is an encourager
The
to
paint.
all his engine friends. Unfortunately, his motto
So
doesn't
you
at
think
times
that
apply to
a
himself,
model with
because even with all his
with
wishing
different
and hoping,
paint
Wow.
is
he's
bad.
still unable to actually disappear. Beside this little unusual quirk of Merlin's, I do in fact think this is a very interesting character. Part of the experimental engines, Merlin was introduced to us back in the 2017 movie Journey to Sodor. If you take a closer look at his facial features, according to the Wikia, he is supposedly rumored to be mimicked after his very own voice actor, Hugh Bonneville. Check it out and drop me a comment in the link below if you can see it. I do. Back to his magical name. Merlin is in fact believed to be modeled after the King Arthur number 783 Sir Gilmore. His shiny silver body with red wheels make him quite appealing to the eyes. He also has a special 3-stove type chimney, which was introduced on some of the King Arthur locomotives in the 1940s wartime as an experiment, hence the stereotype of the experimental engine. The idea of the 3 chimneys, from what I understand, is to help disperse the smoke of the trains to make them less visible. This idea would have been perfect during the wartime era to hide from other bombers, except for the fact that it just flat out didn't work. As you can see, it seems that history has repeated itself in the land of Sodor, as Merlin seems to have a disappearing problem too. All in all, I've gotta say that I love the history behind the story of Merlin. I love his confidence and his belief in always trying. The world would be a much better place with encouragers like Merlin. Thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's
A Character Friday.
wheels make him
It returns. Huh. Near the orange African engine. I think she's African.
Hey everybody, it's me, Thomas and Birdie Studios, here to say that every Friday is a Character Friday.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Character Friday. Today we're going to be taking a look at Nia, a brightly
engine coming to us from Africa.
She's a
if
type
you have
of...
not noticed, recently a lot of the new railway characters are international characters due to the 2018 release of Big World Big Adventures. Whether it was to revamp their brand and add more characters or just due to brilliance, adding this twist of different cultural
mermaids. Wow, Nintendo brings back their old consoles. I wonder if they're still available to this day.
Characters has given us some diversity.
Well, I can still find them on
I'm
eBay.
A bit intrigued. So, in this instance, Nia, our first character from Africa, gives the railway some well-roundedness to their non-diverse range of characters, which I believe was well needed. I mean, most of the other popular toys have already hit up that market, hence Marvel, Barbie, and basically the rest of the toy world. Bravo Mattel, it's about time. Now back to Nia. This native Kenyan train is colorful.
Technically, it's Future Buzz.
With her bright
orange Future Buzz.
red, yellow, green.
Ah, yes, I've been watching
According
earlier.
to the Wikia,
the highlight
detail
video
that has been taken for Nia is actually quite in depth. Supposedly, experts from the United Nations and the Royal African Society assisted the production team with creating Nia, which is a pretty cool fact if you ask me. Her name, which actually means purpose in Swahili, was originally supposed to be named Kessie, which
guitars. Whoa.
I kind of like better. Oh well. Anywho, now for her kind heart. Nia's personality checks all the criterias of a Sodor candidate. Positive and thoughtful. Nia, in the end, always of a Sodor candidate. Positive and thoughtful. Nia, in the end, always wins others over, including the likes of Gordon and Thomas himself. A little unknown side note about Nia is that she is the second character to have a separate speaking voice from her singing voice. The first character was Miriam, who my kids thought had a weird but amusing singing voice. Nia's song, on the other hand, was a little catchy, almost like a Disney tune. What did you think? Drop me a comment below and let me know. Modeled after a 262 tank locomotive built by the Vulcan Foundry for the Kenyan-Ugandan Railway, Nia was modified to work on the British Railways. This engine is also supposedly the first to have a female crew member and the first to be on the steam team that is from the outside of the UK. And the first to be on the outside of the UK.
Whoa. Yeah.
Okay. Aside from a refreshed cultural perspective, Nia has opened up the world of Thomas and made our scope of the world a little bigger.
Whoa.
Can't wait to see more. As they continue to expand on these characters and not let them fade out. As
oh my god.
Always, if you like this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and
yeah. Edward's still around in Wordsworth with Philip. A?
20 years.
Let's skip the intros because we're watching them wastes time.
And to know that every Friday is a
As always.
Friday.
Only got 3 more until I have to go.
Welcome back to another Character Friday. This is episode
Ace, the Racer.
156 of the series. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Australian rally car Ace, the Racer. Based on a
Australia
hard spec Triumph Spitfire 1500 with a roof rack for his spare tire, but in the Thomas Wood version seen here, that spare tire is sort of missing and replaced with a plastic.
Angry Birds. Popcorn. Goofy's Kitchen's back. Oh, all the pauses are gonna make me time.
Yeah. Anyways, back to Ace. Colored in a bright yellow with 2 white stripes lining his roof and sides, Ace is also inked with the number 43. Supposedly, according to the Thomas Wiki page, the number 43 is actually modeled after the NASCAR legend Richard Petty. So, Ace's storyline. He was first introduced to us as a worldwide rally competitor, ready to make his way through 5 continents, as he made his way to Africa via Sodor. Upon getting some spotty directions from the Flying Scotsman, Ace found himself landing on an engine railway instead of a raceway. This mistaken detour caused him to meet some of our beloved friends of Sodor, like Thomas, and thus beginning the travels of Thomas and Ace together.
Oh, yeah.
So, I must say, this guy is as pretty cool as they come, and he knows he is. In true race car fashion, Ace is the ultimate thrill seeker, ready to shoot the breeze and maybe sometimes dangerously. So although trains like Thomas may for the most part be impressed by Ace, some trains may find him cocky, stubborn, and manipulative. I've got to say, I'm not too fond at all of this Thomas Wood model. For one, it feels too much like that new Brio era stuff with these plastic characters. I honestly just got rid of the Sir Topham hat halfway through the filming of this episode, as it was just a pain to keep the two together. Now that's just my opinion. I'd love to know your opinion down in the comment section below. To me, it would have been much nicer if they would have released this character with a closed cab and a spare tire maybe painted on his roof. I've got a lot to say about the new Thomas Wood products, but that is for another review. As always, thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's a character.
Let's quickly rank. A or S?
For over 20 years.
Rebecca's at Henry is at Vickerstown with Rosie now.
Hello everybody, this is iOS Builder 587, and I want to let all... Hello everybody, this is iOS...
Beautiful.
iOS Builder 587, and I want to let all of you know that every Friday is a Character Friday.
Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another Character Friday. This is episode 157 of the series. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Rebecca. First introduced to us in the episode Confusion Without Delay, Rebecca arrived on the scene, brought in to help Gordon on the expressway. Rebecca is slowly introduced to the gang of Sodor after a debacle when she accidentally collected the Flying Scotsman's passengers early. Trying to prove herself as a strong and fast engine, she caused much confusion and delay by trying to get things done faster. Rebecca is a 462 tender locomotive painted in a vibrant yellow with
They
blue,
always
red,
take
and
the
white
tenders
lines
off.
labeled with the number 22 and her name on her side. Due to her size, most would think that Rebecca is a loud kind of a gal, like her fellow loud friend Gordon, but on the contrary, she is much more on the shy side of things. But don't let that fool you. Because of her positive outlook and her love for everyone, she isn't afraid to stand up for herself.
Is that a
Due
nuke?
to all of her kindness, Rebecca is particularly easy engine to get along with, even allowing her the ability to work with the troublesome trucks. A little piece of trivia that you might not know is that Rebecca's number is actually associated with the series that she was introduced in. Also, Rebecca is not the only one numbered 22, but rather Isabella and Luke were also referenced with that same number.
Wow.
As the newest fast girl around town, you may want to keep your ears open for her whistle to warn you if she is approaching. Some may even suggest that it might possibly be the same whistle as Mighty. Take a listen and let me know in the comments section below. Also, as mentioned earlier, this is episode 157, so there is quite a few episodes for you to catch up on if you're into binge watching.
Yeah.
So go ahead and hit that
Did that
playlist
say Area
listed at the end
51?
of the video. And as always, thanks for watching, and remember that every Friday's a Character Friday.
Alien invasion.
FCProductions here, and I just wanted to tell.
Yes. I don't know. Let me count. Let me see if you're. Huh. You will count later.
Guys, this is Super Gold
18? It kind of sounds like you're saying the number.
Is a Character Friday.
Oh, 18.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Character Friday.
Whoa, is he a
too
diesel
long since
rail
I said
car
that.
like?
So, welcome to the first
like
2021
Daisy?
Character Friday.
Is he
Today
French?
we're going to be taking a look at the French electric engine named Etienne. First being introduced to us in the film Great Race, Etienne is known to
A water world.
many as a polite gentleman to all. Based on the electric locomotives built in Paris by
We're
Jean
at a water
Schneider,
park.
Etienne is modeled
Fun and sunshine.
after the SNCF's BB9003 and 9004 that was built during the 1952 and 1954 era. Painted white with some blue and red sidings and red wheels, Etienne is probably most easily differentiated by his suave mustache. What most don't know is that he is the first non-steam engine to have a mustache. Some fun trivia on Etienne that you may not know is that according to the online Wikipedia, his name in French actually means Stephen. If you couldn't tell that he is French, his chosen paint colors are basically the colors of the French flag. Also, taking a look back at his first appearance in the Great Race, as I earlier mentioned, Etienne is an electric engine, but if you listen closely, supposedly in the Great Race, he is mistakenly mentioned as a diesel-electric diesel locomotive. Unfortunately, after Etienne's win in the Great Race, he goes back to France, which makes for a very short storyline for this character. He has also appeared in a couple of music videos and 2 other videos such as Meet the Contenders and Great Friends Race Near and Far. But for the most part, Etienne easily fades into the background of some of the newer Soder visitors. If you're interested in picking up this
Yeah.
card, you can pick them up brand new for around $22 online. For all the diehards out there, I would say it's worthy of picking up to complete your collection.
I don't know
But for
what
those
is
that are
Heavily?
just starting off, I'd say there are probably a few other staple characters
A
that you may want to hit up
casino?
before Etienne. With that said, I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to
Football.
subscribe and hit that like button so that you're notified immediately
Table
when I drop
tennis.
new content. Subscribe and hit that like button so that you're notified immediately
Piano Bar
when I drop
88.
new content. As you probably noticed, comments are disabled on this video. This is due to COPPA. This is the first video that I've uploaded on my channel in over a year, if you can believe that. I plan on releasing a bunch of videos in the near future, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff lined up to do that. The plan is to change how I present the content so that it will comply with COPPA. So let's put a like on this and see if we can hit 100 likes on this video. Let's see if we can do that. Anyways, Thanks for watching, and don't forget that every Friday.
We did it. Yes, we're going to save and download after ranking the yes. All right, you can do the rest. What I'm going to do now is yes. Oh, you need to change your icon. Yeah, progress it. Yeah, you are.